Hi there, I got safely back from my friends and I picked up this. I'm not trying to impress anyone or make you feel upset because you haven't got any, or make you feel upset because of what it says. Um, the reason I'm talking about this toilet paper, this particular toilet paper, is because I want to talk about a different sort of creativity. This brand, Who Gives a Crap, who work just by mail order, just by posting it to you, make toilet paper. But they don't just, it's not just ordinary toilet paper and that's all there is to it. As well as each one being interestingly wrapped, individual ones wrapped with different things on the back of different things that they tell you. The toilet paper is recycled, made from recycled paper, and as well as that, part of their profits go to building toilets in places which don't have many public toilets. Places in Africa, Asia, all across those places, they help fund toilets in various places. So when people buy this, they're actually contributing quite a bit to helping people all over the place. And all you have to do is buy it. So what I'm pointing out to you is that creativity isn't just art. Creativity can be involved in anything and everything you do. And now is a very good time to explore that. Most people are in a situation where their lives are very different and they're able to do a lot less than they used to do. They can't see as many people as they used to do. They can't go out as easily as they used to do. In fact, in a lot of places like the UK, we're in a lockdown, so we can't really go anywhere. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do with the time? What are you going to do with your time to be creative now? What can you do? I mean, there's a lot of people using technology to be quite interesting, to keep in touch with people. And people are doing things like video chat, using various apps, Skype, Zoom, House Party is another good one. I used that the other day for 8 of us on an iPad, and you can see people clearly. You can have a conversation where you're all chatting at once. And but as well as that, as well as keeping in touch with people, I wonder if people will do other things to keep in touch with people, like start writing letters. The postal service is reduced at the moment, but also, but it is going. The postal service is going, so things will take a bit longer to get there, but they'll get there. So you can send people cards, postcards, just to cheer them up. Find interesting things when you go on your when you go out shopping. See if you can pick up some postcards from anywhere. Most supermarkets do sell postcards, brightly coloured pictures, whatever. Things might cheer people up. But apart from that, apart from keeping in touch with people, trying to remember other people, trying to keep in touch with them, what else can you do? Over the past week or so, I've been doing more writing than I've done previously, and I've got ideas for other things that I'm going to be writing. But what about you? What do you do? What can you do? I've spoken to a couple of people who have said that they're thinking of using this time to learn a new skill. One person plays a couple of instruments, and she's thinking of she's tried writing music before and hasn't gone very well, so she's thinking of using this time to really get to grips with that and see if she can actually get somewhere with learning to write music for herself. But there are all sorts of other things you can learn. You could be inventive in what you cook. If you need some help on that, if you look on Twitter, you follow the hashtag Lockdown Larder, which Jack Monroe is doing. People are sending her lists of stuff they've got or photos of tins they've got in their larder, and she is coming up with meals for them. That could give you an idea. It could give you a star. Are there things that you're doing online that you'd like people to join in with? Whether that's prayer or various types of worship, or you've got a podcast or a YouTube channel like this one, or basically anything that people could join in with, whether it's live or whether you just want people to watch. watch, listen, whatever it is. Are there things that you're doing to pass the time, to develop new skills that you'd like other people to join in with? If there is anything at all, feel free to put it in the comments. Tell us what you're doing. Share it with us, and also tell us how you're getting on with it. As time goes on and you learn it, you experiment with different recipes, whatever it is you're doing. Tell us how that's coming along. We'd like to hear. I certainly would, and I don't know who else is out there watching this, but whenever it is, I'm imagining other people will be interested too. So let us know, please. And if you are struggling with toilet paper, you could do worse than trying to check out Who Gives a Crap when things are back to normal. I think they're having trouble with their suppliers at the moment getting enough, because people are they are getting new customers all the time. So you may have to wait for a bit, but they're certainly worth checking out. And I'll also I'll put a thing about toilet twinning in the Toilet Twinning is an organisation that came from Tearfund, which does the same thing. They also build toilets in other deprived areas where there isn't much, because hygiene is one of the most important things in the world. Clean water is one of the most dangerous, dirty water is one of the most dangerous things in the developing world, and clean water can get rid of a whole host of problems. So I'll put up a link to Who Gives a Crap, I'll put up a link to Toilet Twinning, and you can have a look at them, both of them, as and when you get around to it. But also put your own links up, put your own comments, put it in the comments, put up whatever it is you're doing, things that you want people to join in with on social media, on Facebook, on podcasts, YouTube channels, whatever you've got that you want people to join in with, let us know. And put it in the comments, and have a look at what other people put up. Comment on theirs, reply to their comments. Thanks, and I hope you're doing well at the moment, and that you continue to do well, whatever it is you get up to between now and whenever things go back to relatively normal life. Okay, cheers for now, bye, and I hope to speak to you soon. My next video, sometime next week, will be a book review. I will have time to carefully plan it, so that should be up next week. Alright, cheers, bye.